Welcome to EduCasts, home of EduCasters. So let's go back to that messy classroom. What's really going on? This is project-based learning, which is just the modern name for Dewey's idea. Let's say the project is build a school garden. The vibe. The teacher doesn't start with a lecture on photosynthesis. The teacher starts with a problem. We have this empty patch of dirt out back. What should we do with it? The students brainstorm, debate, and decide on a garden. The teacher. The teacher is now the guide on the side, not the sage on the stage. Their job is to ask good questions. When the kids just want to plant candy, the teacher asks, will candy grow in our climate? How can we find out? The curriculum. This is the magic part. The old, siloed subjects, math, science, English, all get integrated in service of the project. Oh, math. How big is the plot? How far apart do the seeds need to be? How much wood do we need for the raised beds? And what will it cost? That's geometry, multiplication, and budgeting. Oh, science. What kind of soil do we have? What plants grow in our zone? What is photosynthesis? How do we deal with bugs? That's biology, chemistry, and ecology. Oh, reading and writing. They need to read seed packets, gardening books, and online articles. They need to write a letter to a local hardware store, asking for a donation. They need to write in a journal to track the plant's growth. Oh, social studies. How will we divide the work? Who is in charge of watering? What do we do with the vegetables? That's civics, economics, and community service. In this model, no student is asking, when will we ever use this in real life? They are already using it in real life. The learning isn't a chore. It's the tool you need to solve the problem you care about. This is the cash value of knowledge. The mental model for everything is the scientific method. Dewey believed this was the ultimate tool for thinking. 1. You have a real problem. Example, our tomato plants are dying. 2. You observe and form a guess or hypothesis. Example, maybe they're not getting enough sun. 3. You test your idea. Example, let's move half the plants to a sunny spot. 4. You observe the results. Example, the sunny plants got better. 5. You form a conclusion that guides your future actions. Dewey argued that this is how all real, useful thinking happens, and a school's job is to give kids endless practice in doing it. Pragmatism versus the old guard. This set of ideas put pragmatism on a collision course with other major philosophies. The main event, pragmatism versus perennialism. This is the real heavyweight fight. If you just read about perennialism, you know it's the exact opposite of pragmatism. Truth. For a perennialist, truth is timeless, universal, and unchanging. It's found in the great books and in the laws of math and logic. For a pragmatist, truth is changing, relative, and man-made. It's a tool that we test, and it's only true as long as it works. Curriculum. The perennialist curriculum is fixed. Everyone reads Plato. The pragmatist curriculum is flexible. It emerges from student interests and real-world problems. The teacher. The perennialist teacher is an authority, a master who knows the truth and passes it on. The pragmatist teacher is a guide, a co-learner who asks questions. The goal. The goal of perennialism is to cultivate the intellect and connect the student to timeless truths. The goal of pragmatism is to create good problem solvers and citizens who can fix a broken and changing world. A pragmatist looks at a perennialist curriculum and says, this is hopelessly old-fashioned. It doesn't prepare kids for this world. It's an education for a museum. A perennialist looks at a pragmatist classroom and says, this is chaos. It's the blind leading the blind. You're not teaching them any real, lasting knowledge. The close cousin. Pragmatism versus essentialism. Essentialism is the back-to-basics approach that most of us are familiar with. It's less philosophical than perennialism, but it also believes in a core set of essential knowledge, the 3 R's, history facts, science facts, that every student must learn. It's the philosophy of core curriculum and standardized tests. A pragmatist would look at this and ask, who decides what's essential, and why? A fact is useless if you don't know how to use it. You're just training kids for a trivia show. You're teaching them what to think, but not how to think.